News.
And Al would still be able to walk.
It is our fault that he can't walk. I'll do whatever I can to make that up to him.
Even marry the guy, huh?
So tell me where he is, Star, this man on the wheel.
He's at the fun house. What's your name?
Seth Anderson.
Okay, Star, it's bad enough that you made up this ridiculous story about a man chained to a wheel.
I don't even want to talk about the shaggy-haired man with the stick.
Yeah, but you bring a poisonous spider into this house and let him go in your little brother's
Did you even
bed?
think what he could do to Jack?
You know what? I don't even want to hear it because you don't listen to reason, Star.
None of our threats are working anymore.
So, you've left us no choice. You are going to see Dr. Ray.
That's right, you're gonna get shrunk.
No, don't take me, please.
Decision's already made, Star. Nothing you can do.
It's true. The man on the wheel is real. I swear.
Stop, Star, please. I don't want to hear that again.
There was a man on the wheel. Star saved his life.
So what's it gonna be, Lindsay? Either you give Bo a full confession about what you did to Nora, or I tell Jen what you did to her and Christian.
Please, Troy, don't do that. It will destroy her. It will.
That's up to you. How do you think Jen's gonna feel when she finds out you changed her pregnancy test?
I told you I don't think she'll believe you.
After everything you did to try and break up her and Christian? I don't know if I'd take that chance if I were you.
I did it for her, and you know that. She's with a wonderful young man who loves her now.
That's not the man that she loves. It's up to you, Lindsay. If I tell Jen what I know, she's gonna tell Bo what you did to Nora. Because when Jen finds out the truth, she's gonna hate you, Lindsay. And she's gonna do whatever it takes to put you away.
I won't do it. I won't confess.
You saw Seth Anderson here. Mm-hmm. Total hottie.
Katie, are you sure it was him?
Please, like I made him up? What's that about? Do you know him?
Yeah, we know him really well. Did he say what he was doing here?
Sneaking around on his girlfriend and putting the moves on me.
What do you want me to do, Natalie?
You're gonna leave here as Al Holden, but when you come back, you're Seth Anderson.
Seth, are you around?
Chris? What are you doing here?
If you don't confess on your own, Lindsay, Jen's gonna be forced to testify against you. Do you really want to torture her just so that you can stay out of jail?
She needs me here, not in prison.
Look. Either you confess, or Jen's gonna be living with a lot of guilt, knowing that she put her own mother away.
She's all I have in this world, Troy.
Mom. Sweetheart, it's okay. No, it's not. What's going on?
One Life to Live on ABC, brought to you by Bounce, the start of something fresh.
The man on the wheel was Troy MacGyver.
What do you mean?
Lindsay was holding him captive in some abandoned funhouse.
See?
Okay, let me get this straight. Your lunatic ex-wife took a doctor hostage and tied him to a wheel?
Yeah, with handcuffs and chains.
Star,
I told you
Star,
that.
Star, Star. just
I
let
always knew it was
Sam
just a
finish the
matter of
story.
time before Lindsay blew a fuse.
Yeah, it's a long story, but yeah.
It's going to be a great front page story.
Wait a minute, where is there an old fun house around
It's out
here?
by the old fairgrounds.
I told you about the dumb cab driver, Mom. You never listen. I didn't mean to bring the spider home. She was my proof, not to kill Jack. What kind of big sister do you think I am?
Well, Star, you did try and give Jack away.
No, she's telling the truth, Todd. There was a poisonous spider, and Troy got bitten by him, and Star bravely captured him in a glass bottle.
I needed proof. It wasn't the spider's fault. I mean, she bit him because she was scared.
And not only that, after Star left, the funhouse burned down to the ground. If Star hadn't told me where Troy was, he'd be dead.
He's okay, though, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be fine, thanks to you. You saved his life. So you see, Star isn't a liar. She's a hero.
Our little girl was telling the truth the whole time. I mean, she saved a man's life, and we didn't even believe her.
Yes, Star, that was probably bad. I mean, okay, that was bad.
Oh, Star. Sweetie. We are just so sorry.
I'm afraid Starry's not gonna cut it, Mom.
You must have misunderstood. Seth and his girl are rock solid. I would know. I used to date him.
Well, maybe you don't know him as well as you think.
Yes, Seth would never cheat on Jessica. He's crazy about her.
He told me he's dumping her because she's too straight. And then he hit on me.
You're 17.
Relax, okay? All he did was flash a roll of bills and ask me to party with him.
Seth's not into parties.
Maybe not with you.
And you're sure he dissed Jessica?
Is that his girlfriend?
It's my sister.
Well, too bad for her. He said he's only with her because she's rich. And now that he's got his own money,
He doesn't have his own money. He's broke. Seth's broke.
he's skimming it from his job. You know, pocket transactions?
No way. Seth's not a thief.
Really? What did he look like, Katie?
Tall, brown eyes, dark hair.
That could be anyone.
Including Seth?
And he had on a red scarf.
That's it. We're getting out of here, Squirt. Grab your things. I'm dropping you at the airport. And then I'm going to go find that dirtbag.
Don't wreck this for me.
Consider it wrecked, okay?
Okay, don't jump to any conclusions. I know he wouldn't do this.
Really? Why's that? Because he only rips people off when he's with you?
No. Look, just get her off to the airport. Come back and we'll figure out what to do.
Fine. Just stay put.
Bye. See you next year if I get into LU.
Good luck. Excuse me, I gotta run, but someone left this book here. It's got the name inside of it. Can you take it up to the bartender for me?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Someone left this book here, so...
Where's Seth?
I don't have a clue, but he told me he'd be here all night.
Yeah. He was just here a few hours ago. He wanted to drop the paper and go out, but I talked him out of it.
This is his stuff, right?
Yeah. I thought he was going to be here all night. Why are you here? Why are you looking for him? Something wrong?
I just talked to Jen, and she's actually considering marrying Al.
What's going on, Mom? Why are you here?
Listen to me very carefully. Bo and Hank are going to come in here. They're going to ask you a lot of questions, and you can't answer any of them. Do you understand that?
Mom, you're really scaring me.
I don't want you to be scared. I'm going to fix everything. You don't have to be involved in anything, I promise.
Lindsay, you can't speak to Jen.
Why?
Would you please wait outside, Jen?
Jen, I'm sorry about this, but there wasn't any other way.
What are you talking about? What did my mom do?
I'll be with her.
Come on, Nora, you've got to tell me. I need to know what's going on here.
I think you need to wait and hear it from your
No, I'm not a kid. They made me come down to the police station. They told me she confessed. You know, I need to know what's going on here.
I'm willing to make a deal. I'll give you everything you need to lock me up and keep me there as long as Jen is not involved in any way.
And you'll confess, on tape, with both of us present.
As long as you don't ask Jen any questions about what I did to Nora. And don't even think about pressing charges for what she knew.
Well, that depends, Lindsay.
No, Hank, that's the deal. Jen doesn't get hurt. And I tell you everything I did to Nora Buchanan.
I mean, I know that she was upset about breaking up with Dr. MacGyver, but, I mean, is that it? Did she do something to hurt him?
She kept him against his will for some time.
She kidnapped him. Why, just because they broke up?
Well, it's a little more than that.
I know that you said she did some terrible things.
Yes.
Are you talking about what happened after the train wreck?
Jen, I don't want you to say another word, okay? I really want you to wait until your father gets here.
All right, Lindsay. Listen, Jen gets total immunity in exchange for your full confession.
And that means everything, Lindsay.
Okay, so what are you waiting for? Get my daughter out of here.
You made the right choice, Lindsay. Although I do think Jen has the right to know that you changed her pregnancy test. I'm not going to be the one to tell her. You did the right thing.
Look, you got what you wanted. I do believe you will be sorry.
I heard about Jenna now. I just thought Shauna was spreading rumors again.
And that's what Jen told me at first.
I don't know what to say.
I don't know what's going on with Jen. But what I do know is that if Al was able to walk, Jen and I would be together right now.
Excuse me. Sorry. Real quick. Hello.
Jessica Buchanan?
Yeah?
I have your organic chem book here. Someone turned it in at Rhodey's.
I haven't been to Rhodey's.
Well, it's here if you want it.
Okay, I'll be there in a little bit.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
All right, Shorty, let's get this over with.
Don't call me that. What kind of name is Shorty for a hero?
Okay, you're right. Maybe we should come up with a new nickname for you. Something more heroic. You got any ideas?
Oh, great one who never lies.
Would you settle for just, oh, great one?
You still don't believe me, do you?
No, I do, Star. It's just that you remember when you told me about the shaggy-haired guy with the stick, right?
What about him?
Well, after that, it was kind of hard for me to believe you when you were talking about some guy tied to a wheel.
I don't want to hear any of that boy who cried wolf garbage again.
Okay.
And I'm your kid. You're supposed to believe me. I mean, what kind of reporter are you? I tell you this great story, and you don't even check it out before you punish me, and Mom even took away my phone.
Okay, and your mother was wrong to do that, and I'm sure your mother is very sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I really don't care what goes on between you and your mother is between you and your mother. But you and I, we're supposed to have some kind of an understanding. So do we? Okay, do we? Oh, great one.
Maybe.
What am I going to have to do to make this right?
Well, how did all of this happen, Sam?
Well, MacGyver came up with this convoluted plan to seduce Lindsay. He convinced her that he was going to marry her, but it was all a scheme to get her to confess to doing some horrible things to Nora.
When Lindsay bought all this, you fell for it?
She not only fell for it, she more than fell for it. She thought he was the second coming. I think it was an ugly and cruel thing to do.
Well, how did they end up in the fun house?
He underestimated Lindsay. When he finally told her that it was all a lie, she snapped.
You're telling me that Lindsay took Dr. MacGyver prisoner and didn't think she was going to get caught?
Well, she almost didn't. If the Star hadn't found Troy, no one would have ever known what happened to him or what happened to Nora.
I don't know, Sam. It sounds like Lindsay's gone a little wacko. But I'm sorry. I know that you care about her.
Not anymore.
You know what I don't understand is, why does Dr. MacGyver care about Nora?
He loves her. Troy MacGyver is in love with Nora.
Yeah, but Sam, Nora doesn't love Troy. Does she?
Jen, you're free to go.
I am?
Yeah. Your mom made a deal. She's gonna confess.
Oh, my gosh, she is?
Yeah, but she's not gonna say a word until Jen leaves. So do me a favor, Nora. Get her out of here. Thanks.
You gotta go, okay? This is gonna be very hard on you. I don't know where your father is, but you need to be with him, okay?
So what, my mom's just gonna go to prison?
Hey, come here. Go.
Tape's ready as soon as you are. We'll clear the room, and you can give your statement to Hank and me.
I want Troy to hear this. And Nora. Nora wants a confession, and I'm gonna give her one.
Did you catch your flight okay?
Yeah.
Well, did she say anything more about this fantasy run-in with Seth?
It wasn't a fantasy, Natalie. It was him, okay? Think about it. Tall, dark hair, brown eyes.
You've described about half the men in this room.
What about the red scarf? You know he never takes that thing off.
Hello. Jessica bought it for him. She didn't weave it. There's not just one in the world here.
So I suppose Katie just made up the name Seth Anderson? Face it, Natalie. Seth is a dog.
No.
Why wouldn't he hit on my sister, huh?
He dropped you for Jessica in a heartbeat.
He's not like that.
Seth's poor and in debt, and I wouldn't put anything past him.
All right, I'm out of here. You gonna wait for Seth?
No, I don't think so.
Why don't you come to Rhodey's with me? Take your mind off Jen for just a little while.
I already tried that, Jess. I started talking to Lena. It only made me feel worse. But thanks anyway.
I want you and Al both to be happy. And you're going to be. Something is gonna happen that's gonna make it easier. I promise you, okay?
Unless Al walks again, I don't see anything getting easier for any one of us. Well, come on, I'll walk you out.
Thank you. I may actually get this paper finished tonight.
My wheelchair's in there.
I don't know if Nora loves Troy.
Well, Sam, I thought that you and Nora had gotten back to how you all were before.
I thought so, too. It's what I wanted to believe.
Well, did anybody see this coming?
No. Troy was paying a lot of attention to Nora. I didn't want to question it. Talk about denial.
Oh, no. I am sure that Nora loves you. You've gone through so much together. How could something like this happen to you all?
Troy went after her. And there wasn't anything he wouldn't stoop to get her. Me? There's a few things I draw the line at. Like manipulating women to get what you want. But that's who I am. And that's not who Nora wants.
Well, I think you're wrong about that, because you guys belong together.
Look, Blair, Nora wanted Lindsay's head on a platter more than she wanted our relationship. I could never do what Troy did. And it was no problem for him to seduce Lindsay, to humiliate her in front of everybody she cares about. That was easy for him to do. And he almost died. But he got what he wanted. What Nora wanted.
So what are you saying, Sam? That you and Nora are really over?
Yes.
So, you were, all in love with Nora.
Let's get on with it, Lindsay.
This is my confession. I would appreciate it if you didn't interrupt. Tell me something, Hank. Did it work?
What?
Becoming best friends with Bo so that you could stay near the woman that broke your heart.
You're out of line.
What about you, Bo? You were in love with her, too. Till she gave you that phony story about sacrificing herself to Sam so she could make a baby for you.
You changed his medical records.
Poor Sam. He pined after you for 20 years. The entire duration of our marriage. I do have to give him credit, though. I think he's smarter than the rest of you. I think he's finally starting to see you for who you really...
Leave her alone, Lindsay. You've heard her enough.
Well, you are all so easy. You fell for her fake passion for the truth and her poor me victim act and all the other things that she says to make the rest of us feel so stupid. But look at you now, Nora. You're all alone. Just like me. Unless you want him.
What I want is your confession.
Wow, I've never understood what any of you see in her. You're like a bunch of lemmings flying off the edge of the cliff.
Okay. Will you just sit here and take these personal attacks, or is she gonna get on with it?
This is all your fault. Everything I've ever done, you've made me do.
Hardly.
You've taken away everything I've ever loved. Anything I've ever dreamed about, and I will never, ever, ever forgive you, Nora.
Goodbye.
Leave, and I won't say another word. What's the matter, Nora? I thought you worshipped the truth.
Get on with it, Lindsay.
I am. I'm getting to the good part, where you cheat on every man that you supposedly love.
All right, this is ridiculous. Can't we do something about this?
When Bo loved you, you wanted Sam, and then when you got Sam to fall in love with you, you went back to Bo. On your wedding night.
That is not what happened.
That is what happened,
Oh.
because I was there, remember? How do you think Sam and I felt watching you in Bo with your little New Year's celebration? You only wanted Bo because he was in love with me. But I would have been true to him. I was able to give him a baby. And that made you so jealous that you couldn't see straight. You had to take that baby away from me. My baby died because of you. When I heard you died in that train wreck, it was the happiest months of my life. You know, the night I heard that you died in the train wreck, I saw my whole future in front of me. And for once, the first time, I realized that you couldn't ever take anything away from me, ever again. And then, lucky me, I found you alive, with Colin waiting on you hand and foot, calling you that ridiculous pet name, Scarlet. Oof. God, it made my skin crawl.
What happened after you found Nora alive?
Well, it wasn't really all that hard to convince Colin to keep Nora prisoner because, well, he knew that that was the only way he could be with her, and he desperately wanted to be with her.
You're wandering.
Do you want me to stop?
No. Go on.
Do you remember how devastated you were, Bo, when you found out that Nora was dead? I was there for you. And with her gone, you started to fall in love with me again. The months you were dead, I'll tell you, they were the happiest of my life. There, I said it.
Come on, do we really have to listen to this?
Yes.
Lindsay, what happened next? How did Nora lose her memories?
Colin wanted to send her home. But I didn't want to do that because I didn't want her to take away my freedom along with everything else. So I got my hands on the drug that eventually caused her to lose her memory. I had it with me when I went over to Colin's house. I honestly don't think I ever intended to use it. But when I went into Colin's house, I had attacked, a surprise attack from Nora, and we got into a fight, and I accidentally injected her. I do want you to know that Colin did try to stop me.
At last.
So, now you know all about me. I'd like you to hear all about her. You had a second chance and you blew it. You threw my wonderful Sam away. You broke his heart so that you could hook up with Troy to get revenge on me. You're no better than I am. But at least now everybody knows it.
So you want me to forgive you so that we can move on, right?
That sounds very wise. Oh, great one. You ready?
Are you?
For what? What's this?
My demands.
When did you get a chance to write out your demands?
I figured out that one day you'd figure out that I was telling the truth. Get to work.
Listen, I'm sorry I told you all that. You've got enough
Would
problems.
you just stop? I wish that I could help you, Sam.
Well, thank you, but you got your hands full with Star.
Yeah, it's just awful that we didn't believe her. I mean, she kept telling those humongous lies just to get our attention. Did your kids do that? I mean, that sibling rivalry
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, they fought a lot, but you know, Star's she's one of a kind.
Yeah, she is. But to accuse her of putting that spider in Jack's crib, I mean, on purpose?
She'll forgive you. That's what's great about kids.
Well, I hope you're right. You know, we never really finished our conversation about legalizing Jack's adoption.
Right, right. Have you talked to Todd?
Well, I kind of told him a little lie, and I guess I can't get away with that after today, of course.
No. You need to do this. It's important.
Yes, and I'm going to, and I'm not going to take no for an answer because we have definitely got to legalize Jack's adoption.
Yeah, and do it soon. Do everything you can to make sure you get to keep your little boy.
You really should have loved me.
Sorry you had to go through that. I really thought getting Lindy's confession on tape would be enough.
Oh, the tape was problematic.
Yeah.
But without it, they never would have gotten a confession.
Yeah, well, I hope you know that none of what Lindsay said was true.
All we wanted was the truth. I guess we got what we wanted.
Yeah, I guess we did. Well, I'm gonna go. Why don't I give you a lift home?
No, thank you. Troy, I can't.
You want to be alone? Okay. Nora, if you ever need anything, you let me know.
Dare you believe what a twit of a little sister would say about Seth? She's trying to be cool.
I've given Seth the benefit of the doubt, Natalie, for way too long, okay? If she says he hit on her, then he did.
What about Jessica?
What about the bank deposit Seth was supposed to make this morning, huh? You want to bet that wad of bills he was flashing around was just about $1,000?
That doesn't mean that he stole the money.
Hi. Excuse me. Are you guys... I heard you say something about Seth.
No, it's nothing.
You heard right. There's something you need to know, Jess.
Chad, don't say anything.
No, what do you mean? Tell me.
Seth was here earlier.
Chad, at Rhodey's?
He was flashing a wad of bills he said he stole from Break Bar, and then he hit on my 17-year-old sister.
Chad, don't say anything more, please.
What? There's more?
Seth told Katie he was with his girlfriend. You. Just because you're rich.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.
Next time, stash your things somewhere else.
Okay. you know what? I'd kind of like to keep this between the two of us. You think that'd be possible? Whatever. Thank you.
Dad, please pick up. Are you there? I need you. Mom's at the police station and they won't tell me why. They said she confessed. I don't know what to do. Please call me.
Hey.
Al, God, I need you so much right now.
Book her, take her downstairs, lock her up.
Hey. You won, Nora. You finally got the justice you deserve.
Hell of a price.
This way, ma'am. Let's get you fingerprinted.
So every third demand is something to do with a pony. Sam, I can't thank you enough for giving Star the means to extort me.
Don't look at me, Todd. But I gotta say, the Star was pretty happy to find out there was a grown-up who would listen to her.
Well, I'm glad you were there.
Well, you know, now I gotta go take her to the reptile roundup.
No, you don't. That left town anyway.
Really? Well, I'm sure it's somewhere, and I promise, so. Listen, don't forget what I told you, okay?
Okay. And thank you
For nothing.
Bye.
Bye.
Ambulance chaser!
I lied to you before when I told you Sam was here to talk about your trust for the kids.
If this is about legalizing Jack's adoption, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, let me tell you something. You are going to hear it. I have hired Sam so that no one ever takes Jack away from us. And we're going to do it right. We're going to go to court. We're going to do it by the books. And it's going to be totally legal.
Over my dead body.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
It's over between you and Nora.
She's not even the baby's mother.
I still want to marry you.
How can I let her go?
She's the only one that can access the information.
What are you saying, that I should let Nikki out?
Sonny wants to end his battle with AJ man-to-man, but AJ has another idea. Next on General Hospital.
How do you really feel about Sonny?
Your assumption that Sonny and I have something going on here is so far off base.
You need to distance yourself from Sonny.
I think you're all so mad at me because I'm in love with a man you can't stand.
You just admitted that you love Sonny.
Happy.
There's more to the story. General Hospital.